Okay, this just in. Emergency report here, obviously. Stake president. Oh my gosh. I am minding my own business, doing some things on the computer. Come across an anti Mormon apostate that you all know, RFM. He's talking about stake president being arrested, charged, whatever. I don't know anything about the story. Let's get into it right now.
In Virginia, but
all right,
didn't.
Here we go. Can you guys see that?
Here's Seth Kaplan.
Today, we're announcing charges against Rhett Hinsey. He is accused of failing to report as mandated as his position in the church.
State police say Hinsey is 50 years old, lives in New Cumberland, and is what's called Harrisburg's stake president of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, overseeing church wards, including the one in Lebanon, where Sean Gooden was a leader until he was arrested in Virginia and then in Pennsylvania for allegedly sexually assaulting children between 1997 and 2000, who were between...
Wait.
Sean
The stake president did it?
Church wards, including the one in Lebanon, where Sean Gooden was a leader until he was arrested in Virginia and then in Pennsylvania for allegedly sexually assaulting children between 1997 and 2000, who were between 8 and 12 years old when the alleged assaults happened.
But in the meantime, Mr. Hinsey became aware of what happened.
Became aware, police say, in October 2020, almost 2 years before Gooden was first arrested in Virginia, but didn't report the allegations. Hinsey is charged under this mandated reporter law for failing to report or refer what he knew. State police say Hinsey is a mandated reporter under the law.
The law was strengthened in 2014
after the Penn State Jerry Sandusky child sex assault scandal.
Okay, so that's the stake president, I'm thinking, or former stake president. Is he still a stake president? No, he's former. Smiling. Is this persecution? Is this what it looks like? Or was the guy just being reckless, completely reckless? I don't know. Don't know much about it. Definitely in this state, it is mandated, must do it. How much did he know? That's what is on my mind. What say you? Put it in the comments section. Here we go.
There's a whole host of positions.
Reporter law for failing to report or refer what he knew. State police say Hinsey is a mandated reporter under the law.
The law was strengthened in 2014
after the Penn State Jerry Sandusky child sex assault scandal.
There's a whole host of positions responsible for the care of individuals, namely children, that are mandated by law to report allegations of child abuse that they become aware of. And Mr. Hinsey failed to do that.
Lieutenant Adam Reed says mandated reporters often report possible abuse through Childline, which relays the reports to the right law enforcement agencies. Hinsey is charged with a third-degree felony, punishable by up to 7 years in prison.
Wow.
But if you don't know if you're a mandated reporter or if you know about something you're required to report,
when in doubt, certainly play it safe. I mean, I think it's just a good rule of thumb. If you become aware of any kind of serious crimes, especially when someone...
Okay, this guy, I don't know, man. Is this witch hunty? What do you think?
Someone is in danger, to simply report it to law enforcement.
And that was our Seth Kaplan reporting. Now, tonight, Hinsey's lawyer provided a statement from the church. It says the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints works to actively prevent abuse. Our hearts ache for victims of abuse, and the church is committed to addressing such incidents wherever they are found. The church trains its leaders and supports their lawful efforts. The charges now brought by local prosecutors for failing to report the abuse are misguided, and the church will vigorously defend him.
There you go.
Hinsey is also chief operating officer at the Harrisburg-based Bravo Group, a government relations and communications firm. The firm tells us he is now on leave.
Sad. I mean, how many Catholic priests in Pennsylvania have done the same thing? Did they go to jail? Interesting. Plus, it's since 2015, it's been mandated. When did this happen? Crazy stuff.
The shuttles.
Is this persecution? Wow. LDS church leader faces felony after Pennsylvania police say he did not report child irrigation. Let's see how long this is. Okay. Let's read it. I don't know. Maybe we missed something. A Pennsylvania LDS Church stake president is facing a felony charge after failing to report child sexual. Placed third-degree felony charges. Child's up to 7 years in prison. He won't get that. He'll probably get probation or something, but that's going to be with him. This is how we treat those who are serving in the kingdom of heaven. He didn't ask for this position. Stuck between a rock and a hard place. I'm not saying, how much did he know? The church obviously knows more than, and who was the cop? It must be the family pressing charges against the church, obviously. No doubt. I wouldn't think that the chief of police and those who are in authority would just unilaterally go after him. Okay, report CS assault allegations against another local church leader. Rhett Heinz, 50, a lobbyist and stake president of seven, president of seven what? Oh, congregation, sorry, was allegedly aware of essay, they're stupid, allegations that took place between 1997 and 2000 when the victim was when the victims were between 8 and 12 years old. Wow. Okay, but that was before it was mandated. But still, I'm not saying that's right. I'm glad they're making changes. I personally, I think that all states should just, that the church should just say no matter what, you need to report. Not just for the victims, but also to protect the bishops and stake presidents as well. When the victims were between 8 and 12 years old, police say Heinz knew about the allegations against the suspect as early as October 2020. But what did he know, right? And what was that at a time maybe when Pennsylvania had laws saying, no, do you know what I mean? Things are changing, man. And that was a different time. Doesn't seem like that long ago, but it was a different time. Police say the man charged with misuse, Sean Corey Gooden, was arrested nearly 2 years after he and the victim had disclosed this assault to Heinz. In Pennsylvania, Heinz' church leadership role made him a mandated reporter under the State Child Protective Services law, which dates to 1975. According to police documents, the Pennsylvania law expanded in 2014 following the Jerry Sandusky scandal to include more categories of people as mandated reporters and to increase the penalties for not reporting allegations. So wouldn't this be, even if he didn't, no matter what he knew, isn't this kind of like a statute of limitations, right? If something happened before it was law, never mind. So Heinz was charged with failure to report or refer allegations of third-party felony on Wednesday and is scheduled to be arraigned on Friday. Third-degree felonies generally can carry prison terms of up to 7 years in prison. Pennsylvania. The church provided the following statement, and we just heard that. The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints works actively to prevent abuse. Hearts go out to the victims, and he's innocent. I'll leave the link to this. Could the arrest have happened in Utah? While Heinz could face up to 7 years in prison, if the same events occurred in Utah, he would not be facing any penalties at all. In Utah, a member of the clergy is exempt from some reporting laws as their interaction with church members is considered privileged communications, according to the Child Welfare Information Guide. And you see, I think that needs to change, because if a guy robbed a bank or committed that kind of felony or stole, the repentance process, as ever since I can remember, has told them to make restitution. And if that's even going to jail or prison, this needs to change. What say you? In order to report abuse, they must first get the person's consent. However, this is only the case if they receive the information through a confession. If they heard of the outside abuse outside of confidentiality of confession, they are required to report it. Time to revise Utah's clergy law? These lawmakers think so. I think so. But let's move from here on out. I mean, I don't know. we don't know all the ins and outs on what happened, right? We don't know all the mitigating circumstances. Abuse or neglect, even the perpetrator made a confess. Okay. Representative Brian King is sponsoring a similar bill, HB 131, which would clarify that clergy members may report suspected child abuse or neglect, even though they are not mandated to. Neither of the bills would make members of the clergy mandatory reporters. Therefore, if passed, there would be no legal punishment for members of the clergy who choose not to report. I'm sorry, report it. These are people. What are we doing? I understand the repentance, but part of repentance is restitution. It's out of your hands, man. If you knew somebody was going to go do something like to people in a stadium, or if somebody says, I'm going to go commit a crime at a school, I got to be careful what I say on YouTube. It would happen. Definitely happen. Anywho. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments section. Crazy stuff. God bless him. God bless the victims. Pray for them all. And pray for Palmer. Pray for Palmer and his family. Anyway, God bless. Thank you.